This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue. One of my main duties is to foster a better... I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most... The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat, the Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos... But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics. My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later.
Skyrim.
Please, enjoy yourself.
You've got to admire.
Do enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
I heard Elenwen say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later. I can hardly wait.
I know.
We're not supposed to talk to the guests.
Heard anything interesting lately? Any news or gossip?
Have you visited Rorikstead lately? No matter how hard.
I hope you're enjoying yourself. Here you go, sir. Colovian brandy.
Even when every other farm in the hold is barely scraping
I'm sorry,
by, the
but I think you've had
harvest
enough for the
Rorikstead is
moment.
always bountiful.
I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough
Blessings
for
of
the
the
moment.
divines.
Until next time.
Is my staff seeing to your needs?
I have no complaints.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then.
The degeneracy of the Empire is on display here in this room. I lead the Justiciars. We are charged... Nords can be quite stubborn. They're slow to change their ways, and we find more heretics every day. But mark me well. I will purge the heresy from this land as surely as the flame burns the flesh from the bone. There is peace now, and that peace will continue for as long as it suits our needs. But make no mistake, this is not a peace forged out of necessity between rival nations of equal strength. It is more like the calm between storms, and the next storm, I think, will be far deadlier than the last.
I couldn't agree more.
There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor. Until
I'm sorry,
next time.
sir. I'm on duty.
I heard Elenwen say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later. I can hardly wait.
I couldn't agree more. By the way, have you heard any interesting rumors lately?
Well, I did hear that Ulfric Stormcloak was slain while defending Windhelm against a dragon, but it sounds too good to be true. I'll... wager it. Ulfric...
What can I get for you, sir? Of course. Let me see if we have enough. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Is the food and drink to your liking?
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
Splendid. Call if you have need of me.
At least Ulfric's men are willing to fight for their principles, barbaric as they may be. All right, then.
I hope
There
you're
are
enjoying
words
yourself,
spoken
sir.
and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both
The last
languages.
time it was this cold and this long.
Be careful.
Heard anything interesting lately? Any news or gossip?
Well, I did see something interesting not long ago. There were several Khajiit camped outside the walls of Whiterun. Seems they've been traveling around the whole of Skyrim peddling their wares. You've got to admire their courage, doing something like that with dragons on the loose and a war going on.
Is the food and drink to your liking?
Very much so, and thank you for asking. For the man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture. But not every Nord. A rare. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf.
Himself that started
You
the
there,
rumor.
serving girl!
Maybe he thought it would bolster
What's your name,
recruitment.
dear?
Ah, Brayla, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Ah, thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe
Please,
later.
help yourself to more
Far.
wine.
I don't
Do
recall
enjoy
seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim. Until next time.
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. There are words spoken. For this reason, I avoid them. Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing. May wisdom light your path.
Yes, what do you need? We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more when I get a moment.
Nothing more than an armed mob.
Of course. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Argue that.
What can I get? Of course. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
I've been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim. They seem to think it's at least a dozen. Ah. I'm sure they're exaggerating. They're probably trying to... scare us into giving them more money and influence so they can save us from the dragon. Strat.
I'm so glad.
What can I get for you?
Today.
The degeneracy of the Empire is on display here in this room.
I look forward to the day when this rebellion...
What can I get for you?
and we once again have peace.
It's a
Yes,
necessary
I
part
agree
of
with
my
you.
job to
Have
mix
you heard
with the
any
upper
news from
classes
the
of
other parts?
Skyrim.
We're not supposed to talk to the
What does a
beasts.
fellow need to do to get a drink around
Figure
here?
out how many dragons there are in Skyrim.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to
So
call.
they can save us.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
I know just what you mean. Heard anything interesting lately? Any news or gossip?
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement.
What can I get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door. Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak...
Let me do the talking.
Of course. Fine. Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we?
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your door is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Sabani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing. Be careful.
Your gear is in that
Go
chest.
out before I change my mind.
Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
These stormcloaks are nothing more than an armed mob. This won't last much longer.
Come on. If someone misses me... Party, we're both dead.
I'm not sure that it's news. Lately, it seems that every black in Skyrim is out to prove that he's the evil. Yorlin. It's not real.
Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
After all, Yorlin works the Skyfall. How is Smith going to compete with that?
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes?
You're on
marching?
your own.
Come on, huh? Behold the future! Don't you see? Elven supremacy! You are but a dog, and I am your master. Need something? Why aren't you at your post, Justicia?
Whoosh!
God, no! Justice! Death is the only way out of your misery! You remind me of my cousin's cat. Kill that too. You'll make a fine run, cat. I'll end your miserable life.
Whoosh!
You'll make a fine run. I'll end your miserable life. That's enough. You'll make a fine run.